Well, hey everyone, welcome back. Wanted to get something out here for you guys before too much time passed. Not too happy about this video, and you'll just watch it, you'll see why. Basically, we're just gonna rebuild the water pump today. And I just had a, riding on the struggle bus is what we were doing. So check it out, let me know what you think. Exciting day, guys. Oh, look at my finger. That's that one I smashed on when we were taking that belly pan off. Pretty gross. Anyway, a little bit of excitement today. Finally got some parts in. Let me show you what we got. Water pump belt set. A lot bigger belts than I thought they'd be. So that's not really exciting, is it? Picked this up. I was kind of thinking ahead, which is weird. Usually I wait until I'm ready for the tool and then I buy it and wait more. Anyway, this is an engine barring tool. Put it somewhere and you can bar the engine over, which we're gonna need when we set the valves on the new head. Problem with this is I have no idea where it goes. Do I have to take the starter out and jam it in there? Or is there some secret passageway for this to go? I don't know. What else did we get? New water temp gauge. Remember we attempted to test this on the last video, and this part was missing off of our gauge. And I'm still not sure where this goes. I think I can just plug it into the head somewhere. So that's good. We can test this, make sure it works, but I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Pretty simple little gauge there. And finally, got this box in. This is all our water pump parts. There's two kits in here. There's one kit that Cat lists as the rebuild kit, which consists of the new water pump shaft, couple bearings, and then this sleeve, new nut, washer, wood rough key, bolt. And then the other kit included all the actual gaskets, and they're all nice and labeled. So you got a couple oil seals, O-rings, other stuff, more stuff, other stuff, couple gaskets, and then underneath is one big gasket. So that's exciting. Now we can finally rebuild that water pump, now that I've forgotten how it came apart. So that should be exciting. Moving on to the water pump parts, I've been kind of working on cleaning them up. Here's the actual impeller. This here's the back half. And then here we have the main assembly. Working on getting this cleaned up yet. So all those seals and bearings go down in this cavity. And on the other side is the big gasket. And I've been having a hell of a time getting this off. So let me work on getting this cleaned up. Well, I spent some time cleaning off that gasket and it took a long time, but I've got it pretty good here. There is a little bit of pitting in some areas, so when we put that gasket on, I'm going to use a little bit of gasket sealer. And then in here, got it cleaned up pretty well. Most of the rust scale off. I think we're ready to try to install some seals. First seal up is this one. That's a 5H9753. So that'd be this guy here. And that should go in, hell, I don't know. What way does that go in? Does it matter? Looks the same on both sides. It's gonna ride on there like that. It's kind of tapered going this way. So I'm gonna put it in this way. In order to do this job, I visited the local Harbor Freight. Picked up one of these seal driving kits. See how it works. About like that. Should work perfect. And then I'm just gonna give her a little tappy tap. Seems like it bottomed out there. Good, good. No, not good. Went right through. Well, shit. Now we're in trouble. God, what an idiot. I don't know how I'm gonna tap it back through. Thought that was supposed to bottom out there. You guys ever just do stupid stuff like this? Yeah, it started. Maybe we're okay. See, what's going on is there's like an open cavity. There's the seal in there, see it? So it's got to sit up here. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's coming in. The rubber's not looking too bad. I'm just gonna keep going. You know what? I think that'll work. What an idiot. Okay, next up we gotta put our bearing, 8H9789. Got two bearings. Thinking this big one goes, yeah, big one's gotta go up there. It can only go in this top. Today's flavor is Get Out of There Light. Country Tough from Orscheln's. Don't know what Orscheln's is. It's like a Tractor Supply. I don't know where they are in the country, but they're fairly common in the Midwest here. Matter of fact, I think they just got bought out by Tractor Supply not too long ago. Let's go with that. Next up, we have spacer. This guy here, I believe. Our bearing just goes in next. Okay, we got our next bearing packed. It should just sit down in there. Must be bottomed. A little smidgen of grease here. That goes right there, like that. Then our shaft, I'm gonna give it just a little grease. Help ease it in. And that should go in like this. Okay, we gotta rethink our inks here. We need to pull this bearing out first. Well, we really messed this order up, didn't we? Probably laughing at me, but whatever. Hold on. Hold on, Derek. Let's just have a look here. Nope, we gotta go We gotta stack it in there. This has gotta come out. Then this bottom bearing's gotta come out. Now, we put the shaft in, because it's gotta go in that oil seal. Then this bearing. I think she's all the way in there, boys and girls.
Everything you just saw, disregard it. I ended up putting that seal in. You saw me punch it through and try to punch it back. I thought it was good. Turns out I ruined the seal. So it's a few days later, got this new seal. Caterpillar didn't have any, went to the local O'Reilly's Auto Part. This isn't quite the same as the old one, but I think it'll work. This is a double lip seal. Other one was single lip. So I'm gonna carefully drive that back in. The other thing I messed up was on this. I try to put the bearings in first and drive this in. I think this is what you're supposed to do. Drive the bearing, spacer bearing on, and then we can put this in after the oil seal is installed. So let me get this stupid seal reinstalled, then we can move on to that. Okay, that is the seal driver bottoming out. And now it's stuck. Good. Perfect. I'm gonna put a little seal glide on that rubber seal there. Okay, now this goes in. Just like that. Nice and easy. That's what we wanted. Let's review where we're at. See if I can zoom in there for you. Whoop! That is the bottom seal. Then the bearing. Then the spacer. Then the bearing. Then we got a top seal. So here's our pulley. This next seal has to go on there. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So when you get this seal driven in there, we want it in there like that. Let's see. There. Looks like 9/16. Got these Vera, however you pronounce it, jokers. Never buy these, they're garbage. Hate them. Ratcheting part's pretty good, but open end part sucks. Get a little lube on this seal here. Okay, finally, put this guy on. That guy on. And it said torque the pulley retaining nut, which is this, 85 to 95 foot-pounds. There's 90, good. Now we can move on to the bottom half. All right, so on the bottom, they've got this bellows thing. Apparently this is like a carbon washer here. It's kind of spring loaded. That goes in there like so. Get that driven on. Probably should have done that before we put the impeller through. So on here goes this washer. The seal goes down in there like that. And the impeller goes on there like that. Or if we just tighten it down, if it'll go. So washer, and that goes there, I believe. Yeah, see if we can tighten that up. Torque to 65 to 75. I don't know what's happening. I don't like it though. Oh shit. Something's not not right. What the hell is it? I fucking broke the bolt. There's the problem. See, it says it's a grade 8. See that JH? Stands for Jin Her. You know where those are made? I'll give you one guess. Garbage. Didn't even hit 75 foot-pounds, fucking broke. See down in there, I got a bolt broken off inside that shaft. Here we go, doing more stupid shit. See if we can drill this bolt out. Parts book says this shaft had a nut on it originally. If we look at the old one, it is the same style as the one we have. So that tells me this water pump has probably been rebuilt at least once. Oh yeah, she's coming out. What a pain in the butt. But we got it out at least. We'll use a genuine Caterpillar bolt. That seems like way too much. Let me just dial this torque wrench down a little, see what's going on here. It is a Harbor Freight one after all. This is set at 50 foot-pounds. Let's go up to 60. Was the torque wrench just kind of in between or something? Here's 70, which is where I want it. It's still spinning. 68. Back up to 70. There's 70. Okay, good. Well, that was exciting. Now, this is stuck in here. That's cool. God, guys, I'm just having the hardest time on this water pump. Oh, I think it's time for our back piece here. Can you believe it? I think we're almost there. Here's our big back gasket. We'll go on there. Something like that. Going with Permatex Aviation Forma gasket. Ooh. It goes on there. Put some on this side of the gasket. This can go on there. Then we can flip this over. Try to get some bolts in there. Hell, I don't remember where all these bolts went. Just want to get a few in, hold it together while it dries. Okay, cotter pin in here. Finally. Okay, there we go. Then when we're ready to reinstall it, put that pulley on. Gets bolted onto here. Should be good to go. Well, that was a real pain in the butt, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I made a lot of mistakes, but it's together. It spins. So like I said, not a very good video, but I did eventually get it rebuilt, so the water pump is good to go when we get that installed. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll have some more interesting stuff here soon. Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time.
Wonder what Rebecca's doing out there. Better go investigate. Oh, looks like she's getting wood.